Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Federations. When we last left off, started to get things under control. We've also managed to save this world here from being smashed by a meteoroid. But we're now going to start uplifting them to our level of technology so we can incorporate them into our own federation. But let's first grab ourselves an ascension perk, and I'm going to grab universal transactions. This will reduce the cost of branch offices and make it that commercial packs no longer cost influence to maintain. We shall extend our brand and our business to every solar system in the galaxy. Greed is eternal. Yes, let's do that. We'll then be going for diplomacy and then grabbing federation, but well, that'll be a little ways off. It now should mean, though, that if I want to go down here and make use of the fact I have a commercial pact of these people, which I believe I do. Nope, I do now. Confirm. Excellent. I should now be able to establish a corporate branch office. It's a bit expensive, but the planet is big enough where it's actually going to be relevant. So, let's go to our Unity screen and relics and sell one relic to a private collector. That gives us some energy. And now we can establish a branch office here. Excellent. We can also build a corporate building here at long last. So let's make use of that, shall we? There's a number of new buildings that we can build. So there's this new corporate embassy, for example, which increases our diplomatic weight from economy. Could be an interesting idea. Also could just increase the value of the branch office of a commercial forum. What else could we potentially need? There's always some more alloys from private military industries. There's some more science from private research enterprises. Public relations firm for some more unity. And of course there's some consumer goods production as well, more minerals. I think we probably could do with some more science, or perhaps some more unity, or even the corporate embassy. We've got a few slots available, so this just builds instantly. Here at least, there's a lot of trade value already, so we could increase that with the commercial forum. I think that makes sense. And then let's go for private research enterprises. I think that makes sense. And over here, I'd like to see the planet continue to grow. There's also a lack of jobs here right now, which is a bit concerning. They're building some robot assembly plants, which will help move things along. So here, I think that private military industries could be a cool idea. Let's do that. So let's read that one out. So these planet-sized corporate factories produce and assemble a variety of components that are vital in starship construction. Excellent. There's actually an artisan output here, but I don't think that would be too much of a problem. That'll give them some jobs as well, so it's just a win-win for everyone, really. I really like the branch office mechanic. Okay, let's continue. We'll continue to consider other worlds in their empire as well. Like, there's this world here, which could potentially have a branch office as well. We just need one more population for that to really be worth it, but something to keep our eyes on. These will start actually making us the money that we can actually use our benefits on, basically. So we'll also send these guys home to repair and upgrade. And now something else I'd like to draw our attention to is here we have this artisan troop station, which we've been ignoring the whole time. And because we've got a positive relation to them, we can actually build art colleges if we upgraded this starbase, which we're going to. I'd like to start making use of the starbases as actual places that are relevant. Like this one here, for example, is a trade hub. You know, so they've got that off-world trading company, for example. So we can start just building some cool options. So there's the creator think tank, for example, but that only works if the creators are there. But in this system, we'll be able to have the art college. There's also a black hole here. So we build a starbase here, we can build a black hole observatory, which will generate some science. And we can also start gathering up some of this trade value as well, and just get things under control. Cool. Now, it's going to be wise off until we can get the archaeology ascension perk, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's actually go to our ship designer for now, for our cruiser. So cruiser's currently automatic. We're actually going to unautomated, I guess. So let's see what we can do here. I'd like regenerative hull tissue. 2 copies of it, instead of the afterburners. I don't think we get better armor right now. If we auto upgrade there and save, I think that's a cool setup. Costs a little bit in the rare crystals, but we got plenty of those. Yeah, we got 1300, so. But just means it's got that extra bit of sturdiness. We could potentially increase our hull points a bit, but that doesn't actually look like that's the case. This is just armor. Okay. Well, let's continue. Yeah, so other things I'm thinking of, like once we can get some better chokes, like we could potentially downgrade 1 or 2 of these stations and have them with a whole bunch of anchorages on them, for example. Especially, for example, like this station here in Kurjam. We don't need this here. That's why I want Brink. However, there's a new event. Signs of Resistance. So this is the site over here in Unruth. The disturbances caused by the orbiting science ship sensors are nothing compared to the complications being encountered down on the surface of Unruth 2. Extreme magnetic fluctuations from some unknown source are making equipment go haywire. There'll be quite an ordeal to research this electromagnetic bedlam, but given enough time, answers will emerge. Let's keep digging. Yeah, it's a difficult site. It's good that we got an archaeologist on it, eh? Yeah, it'd be good to start cementing our role in this area. I also don't want this guy to get anywhere apart from his one system. It's going to be a federation of 2. But, you know, that's what it takes when you're number 1, right? It's good to have our embassy as well. Horde reverts to old ways. The death of the Great Khan has also proved the killing blow for the many reforms that were instituted by the Kuramuran to their disorganized marauder clans, to turn their disorganized marauder clans into a consolidated galactic empire. None of the warlords who succeeded the Great Khan have shown the least bit of interest in continuing these reforms, and the Kuramuran have all but reverted to the old ways of their violent marauder past. They united no longer. It was inevitable, perhaps. Yeah, so they'll probably just fall apart eventually, but nonetheless, let's carry on. I think we slowly have our dude coming over there, yeah. Our resources are coming along well, with the possible exception of consumer goods that may need to be worked on a bit further. We could upgrade this. One of these. Yeah, let's do that. It's like an unofficial industry planet, but I really want to use archaeologies for it instead, but you do what we must. So our ships are returning back to base, and that we do have some more buildings to choose from as well. Yeah, the crew quarters by themselves won't do too much. Okay, these stations have almost finished upgrading. It's excellent. So we could settle this colony in anticipation of it being an archaeology world, which is what my intention is. It would destroy this bubbling swamp, but, you know, such is the sacrifices you have to make. It's Tundra World. Let's sell it with some brain slugs. LK Prime.
Construction complete.
I guess we could call it something a little bit more interesting than that. Let's see. It's going to be the Foundry World, so the making of alloys. Steel Scar will do. So we'll colonise that world. Excellent. We also have this station now completed, so we can now build here an art college. This generates 10 Unity. This Zero-G Art College, operated in conjunction with the nearby Artisan Enclave, celebrates the beauty of outer space and the works produced by its talented students. Sounds good. We can also then get anchorages here, for example, so this could be an anchorage settlement right here, giving us some more naval capacity, for example. I don't see why not. Get some anchorages. Over here, this building can have a black hole observatory. The question is, I may not actually have the technology for it yet. Doesn't look like I do, so this is for now just not serving a lot of point. But we can get some trade hubs. So that increases the collection range enough to grab these 2 bits of trade value. And then we'll have piracy for days, but we'll deal with that problem one step at a time, eh? Alright, how's our fleet doing? So they're currently being upgraded one at a time. That's excellent. We can also... Pretty sure we should be able to merge this lot, right? Well, I can't merge things that are upgrading because reasons. But those two will eventually be able to
Construction
merge.
complete.
So we're now upgrading. Upgrading away. We need more command limit, that's for sure. Alright, the mining station is now completed. You can go and dock. You're also quite bored right now. Is there any reason for you to explore anywhere? Apparently you can explore there, might as well. There are alien menaces there, but I doubt they're there anymore. People are closing their borders. So we do have a spare envoy now because of our new thing. Let's use that envoy here, shall we? To increase our diplomatic weight. Yes. That seems reasonable. Boosts us up a little bit here. Excellent. Okay. So that fleet's been fully repaired. So now just continuing the upgrade process there.
Construction complete.
Okay. So now this trade value is being gathered. It's almost certainly going to have piracy all over the place, but it's now being gathered and that's more money. Excellent. We're up to 119 energy credits now. It's pretty good. Alright, so let's go over to our branch offices. As you can see, this one's up to 6.1, as well as providing 3 alloys, which is nice. Over here we've got 22 because of our commercial forum here, which is excellent. We could probably establish another branch office now. Let us do so. Yes, let us do so. And here we shall build... I could do with some more alloys. Could do with some more research. Let's do with some more research, shall we? Seems good to me. Now, please don't die. That's the main thing. All right.
Science Division report success.
We have researched antimatter power. So we can now build one of these things. We've got Shields Research Institute. That's a pretty good building. Chemical plants. Not a bad idea. Shields. Let's just get shields. Alright, Tech World is starting to have problems. But I'm also kind of reluctant to really do anything with it until we figure out what we're going to do regarding that scary dragon problem. It is a concern, is it not? I think we can handle these mining drones, though. Let's go to a situation log and do the drone study. Okay. And our colony ship is moving off, which is excellent. We now have the ability to get a new tradition. Let's get the diplomacy tradition. The surest way to destroy your enemies is to make them your friends. Yes. So we'll now start saving up for diplomacy. Sorry, the Federation, rather. Excellent. Also, I seem to have failed to notice that there's some engineering research available. So, let's grab it, shall we? Sounds like a plan to me. So now we have this college producing another 10 Unity, 15 Unity because of various multipliers that are being thrown on. Excellent. Things are going pretty good. How long is our truce going to last of these people? They are hostile. They're probably harming our relations. Yeah, they are. We have a truce with them. When's it going to end? We're currently superior to them now, which is quite cool. Truce. Until 3 years' time, I guess. So I guess what we can do is claim these things. Claim that. Claim that. Claim that. Cool. I have claims on these systems.
Special project complete.
Mining drone work ethic. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull, nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Satramine could stand to learn a thing or two about maximising mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings, although extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate them from background noise. If there's anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. Fascinating autonomer. 10% increase to our mining station mineral output. I accept this increase. Speaking of, though, I think it is almost time to go hunting. Once our fleet has finished upgrading, that is. Yeah, we're starting to get some serious strength here. Look at that. Let's have a look at our fleet manager, eh? So we can have another 10 command limit. Let's add some ship designs. What about a cruiser or 2? That seems like a good idea to me. We can't afford to fully replace them all, but yeah. Keep it coming. Maybe our other station will do something. No, of course it won't. Good work. Lazy star bases.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, we have finished a galactic administration. The administrative needs of a star empire are as numerous as they are complex. We will rise to the occasion. I'm sure we will. So gene modification points is curious. Administrative capacity plus 10 and administrative complex. And there's the Fleet Academy and the Naval Logistics Office. Honestly, all of these are actually interesting. I wouldn't mind any of these options right now, but I think I kind of need the Fleet Academy? Maybe? Or at least the Naval Logistics Office. This is nice, but I don't need it right now. This is nice, but I don't need it right now. I do want it, though. Because I want to make everyone into slug people, but let's go for the interstellar fleet traditions. And our research is coming on quite smoothly, so we'll continue to get more and more advanced improvements as time goes on.
Science Division reports success.
Speaking of, there's shields. So we've got advanced shields, improved reactor booster, ion disruptors, energy nexus. Let's do basic combat rolls, just to get that out of the way. Don't have a particularly good hand of cards there. These guys must be coming along, right? How long is it going to take? Oh, speaking of. That's so metal! Once the surface expedition managed to solve the problems with the malfunctioning equipment, the nature of the wild magnetic fluctuation started to reveal itself. The raging oceans and rivers of lava down on Unearth 2 are in fact not made up of conventional magma. It's molten metal. Metals of this temperature tend not to have particularly strong magnetic properties. Not even the sheer volume of molten metal could create electromagnetism on this scale. So what is causing it? Let's keep digging, shall we?
Construction complete.
Alright, you've finished building, excellent, so we've got a bit more naval capacity. And this art college is doing nicely. Excellent.
Science Division reports success.
We now have standardized cruiser patterns, which will reduce the build cost and increase the build speed of cruisers. So there's weather control systems, and there's robo-modding there. We need weather control systems. Alright. I'm also thinking about what I'm going to get here, because it's... You know, at the moment there's idle people everywhere.
Construction complete.
Okay. We now have passed the regulatory facilitation. Reducing habitability across everything by 2%, but getting diplomatic weight from economy plus 20%. Alright. That's collective waste management, which increases alloys and minerals. Building a better tomorrow. So it does seem to be the theme of just more output, less habitability. Yeah, okay. That's the general theme. And over here is like, you know, the opposite basically. Up next will be the Military Readiness Act, but I'm probably less against this now. Oh no, hang on. People are not vassals that are using less than half of their naval capacity are in breach of galactic law. That's interesting. A lot of people are in favour of it too. Interesting. I'm neutral. I'm going to stay neutral. Thank you for watching. When we come back next time, more Stellaris Federation.